Hello dears, I am back with the rest part of the story, A Snake in the Grass. I hope all of you have read the part that we completed in the last class. Didn't you? Did you read the part? Okay. Are you ready to listen the rest part of the story? Are you ready to know what will be happened to the snake that entered into the compound of that bungalow? Okay. Before go through the rest part of the story, let's have a recap of the story. Let's discuss what we have learned from the last class. Here you are. In a sunny afternoon, a cyclist informed the inmates of the bungalow that a big cobra had got into their compound. The family consisted of the mother and her 4 sons, greatly agitated and assembled at the gate. The servant Dasa said that there was not any cobra there and tried to dismiss the matter. The family and neighbors accused Dasa of the laziness. The neighbors searched for the snake everywhere of the garden, but they couldn't find it, and Dasa became happy. These were the things that we discussed in the last class. Are you ready to listen the rest part of the story? Here you are. And keep it in your mind that you have to underline the unfamiliar words in your textbook. Okay? Here is the rest part of the story.
An old beggar cried for alms at the gate. They told her that they were busy with a snake hunt. On hearing it, the old woman became happy. You are fortunate. It is God Himself who has come to visit you. Don't kill the snake. Mother was in hearty agreement. You are right. I forgot all about the promised Abhishekam. This is the reminder. She gave a coin to the beggar who promised to send a snake charmer as she went. Presently, an old man appeared at the gate and announced himself as the snake charmer. They gathered around him. He spoke to them of his life and activities and his power over snakes. They asked admiringly, "How do you catch them?" Thus he said, pouncing upon an imaginary snake on the ground. They pointed at the direction in which the cobra had gone and asked him to go ahead. He looked helplessly and said, "If you show me the snake, I will catch it at once. Otherwise, what can I do? The moment you see it again, send for me. I live nearby." He gave his name and departed. At 5 in the evening, they threw away their sticks and implements and retired to the veranda to rest. They had turned up every stone in the garden and cut down every grass blade and shrub, so that the tiniest insect coming into the garden should have no cover. They were loudly discussing various measures they would take to protect themselves against reptiles in the future, when Dasa appeared before them, carrying a water pot whose mouth was sealed with a slab of stone. He put the pot down and said, "I have caught him in this. I saw him peeping out of it. I saw him before he could see me." He explained at length the strategy he had employed to catch and seal up the snake in the pot. They stood at a safe distance and gazed on the pot. Dasa had the glow of a champion on his face. "Don't call me an idler hereafter," he said. Mother complimented him on his sharpness and wished she had placed some milk in the pot as a sort of religious duty. He picked up and pot cautiously and walked off, saying that he would leave the pot and its contents with the snake charmer living nearby. He became the hero of the day. They watched him in great admiration and decided to reward him adequately. It was 5 minutes since Dasa had gone when the youngest son cried, "See there, out of a hole in the compound wall, a cobra emerged." It glided along towards the gate, paused for a moment to look at the gathering in the veranda with its hood half raised. It crawled under the gate and disappeared along a drain. When they recovered from the shock, they asked, Does it mean there are two snakes here? The college boy murmured, I wish I had taken the risk and knocked the water pot from Dasa's hand. We might have known what it contained.
So, you have listened to this story very carefully, haven't you? What do you understand? Okay. Let me ask you a few questions to check whether you have understood or not. Here is your first question. Why did the old beggar become happy? You see that when they were searching for the snake, a beggar appeared in front of the gate. And the neighbors informed the beggar that they were busy with the snake hunt. And why did the old beggar become happy? Yes, the old beggar heard that the family were busy with a snake hunt. And according to the beggar, they were fortunate because it was God Himself who has come to visit them. And so she also became happy. In Hindu religion, the snake is considered as a messenger of God. And treating the snake with milk or something like that is good to the family. That is what the belief of Hindu religion or Hindu religious people. Anyway, my next question. Why did the mother give a coin to the beggar? Why did the mother give a coin to the beggar? Why did the mother give the coin? Give the coin? Yes, the mother gave a coin to the beggar because her words about the arrival of the snake reminded her of the promised Abhishekam. That's why the mother gave a coin to the beggar. You may have a doubt that what is Abhishekam is, right? Abhishekam is nothing but, or Abhishekam or Abhisheka in Sanskrit means bathing of the divinity to whom worship is offered. It is a religious rite or method of prayer in which a devotee pours a liquid on an image or murti of a god or goddess. That is called Abhishekam. And the beggar informed the mother that she would send a snake charmer and then she left. Then my question. What do you mean by a snake charmer? What do you mean by a snake charmer? Here you can see the picture of a snake charmer. Snake charmer. Then what is a snake charmer mean? Yes. A snake charmer is an entertainer who appears to make snakes move by playing music. That is called a snake charmer. My next question. Why did the snake charmer say that he was helpless? Why did the snake charmer say he was helpless? Yes, because the snake was not to be seen anywhere, and he added that if they showed him the snake, he would catch it. If the neighbors or if the family members show him the snake, he will catch it. That is what the reply of the snake charmer, and he was helpless. Then, after hearing these words, the neighbors again started to search for the snake everywhere in the compound, everywhere in the garden, everywhere in the premises of that bungalow. But again, they couldn't find that snake. And then they started to talk about the various measures they would take to protect themselves against reptiles in the future. At that time, Dasa appeared there carrying a pot that's sealed by a stone slab. And a question. How did Dasa become the hero of the day? How did Dasa become the hero of the day? How? Yes. Dasa said that he had caught the snake in the water pot. He explained at length the strategy he had employed to catch and seal up the snake in the pot. All these aroused the admiration of the people towards him. Thus, he became the hero of the day. So, he carried a pot that sealed, the mouth of the pot was sealed by a stone slab. And Dasa said that inside that slab, he caught the snake. He catches the snake. Then he became hero of the day. And did anybody search inside the pot to check whether it is snake or not? No. Nobody searched it. Nobody searched in that pot to find out whether it is true or not. 8. My question. Youngest son cried, "See there, out of a hole in the compound wall, a cobra emerged." Do you think there were 2 snakes in the premises? Why? Do you think there were 2 snakes in the premises? And if no, why are you thinking so? Yes. No, there were no 2 snakes in the premises. From his own words and the comments of the neighbors, it is clear that Dasa is a lazy person. Actually, he was cheating the family members and the other people. Without any doubt, we can say Dasa was cheating the family members, and inside that pot there was no snake. We can easily say that from the words of the neighbors and from the words of the family, we realize the character of the Dasa. He is a lazy person, an idler. So, he was cheating the family members. So, Dasa cheated all the family members and the neighbors gathered there, and he became a hero. Do you like this story? And do you notice a thing? When the cobra emerged from the hole of the wall, the neighbors or the family members, and nobody harmed it. Nobody harmed the snake. Did you notice it? We have to keep in mind that all the creatures in the earth have the same right as we have. With that message, I'm going to wind up today's class, and I will be back with another video lesson. Till then, bye.